Hi everyone, it's Miss Nicole here for our Thursday check-in. It's our last Thursday check-in together. Sad. But it's okay. It's been a great summer and it's been so much fun doing these check-ins and these videos and all the activities that we've gotten for you guys. It's been a lot of fun. So let's go over our Thursday schedule today. We're going to do like we normally do, and I'm going to start with the younger campers first, and then we're going to go to the older campers. So, youngers, let's get we're here. Thursday. Oh, I see a couple pink. That means Zooms. But let's start with our daily check-in with Miss Nicole at 10:30. And then at 11 o'clock, see here in pink, so that means it's a Zoom. You'll get that email Zoom link emailed to you, and that is going to be Drama with Mr. Will. Drama with Mr. Will at 11 o'clock. So you'll get that email, even if it says like ages, the different ages, just click on it, because at 11 o'clock we're going live with Mr. Will for Drama on Thursday, today. Okay? That is our in pink, so that means it's a live Zoom. And then after that, we have a yellow cooking activity. So that means you don't have to do it. It's scheduled on here for 11:30, but you don't have to do it 11:30. You can do it whenever. Okay? So that one here in yellow, it's our cooking activity. And since we're talking about community helpers this week, one of the community helpers that we might see out and about is a chef. And so you guys on Monday got to tie-dye your own aprons. So today you're going to throw those aprons on, and you guys are going to become chefs. And you're going to get to do your chef's choice activity. So that means you can cook whatever you want. You get to be the chefs. Okay, so check out what you have. Maybe early in the week you can buy. Maybe you've bought stuff to make. You can make anything from pizza to cookies to, I don't know, sushi, if that's what you want to do, right? So that's our activity. It's a chef's choice. And that is right here. It's right after Zoom with Mr. Will. But like I said, if you want to make dinner that night, go for it. You're the chef this week. You got your apron. I want to see you in there cooking. And then after that, at 12:30, we have another pink activity. Now this is a new activity for this week, and it is a visit from the vet, Dr. Presley, and his animal friends. So if you've ever been at Camp Holiday before, Dr. Presley has come in with his animals, and you guys get to see them. So instead of that, we get to do a Zoom with him. So that's another link that you're going to have to click on that will get emailed to you. And we're going to do a live Zoom with Dr. Presley, and he's going to show us all his animals. So that's going to be so much fun. So make sure you check that out. And that is at 12:30 today. At 12:30. You're going to hop on Zoom. Okay? So at 11 you have Drama with Mr. Will. If you want to do something in between, cook something up, that's great. And then back again on Zoom with Dr. Presley to check out his animals, because he's a veterinarian, and that's one of our community helpers. And then after that, at 1 o'clock on YouTube, because you see in blue on YouTube, is Spanish lessons with Miss Jessica. Okay, so it's okay if the vet visit goes a little bit longer, if that live Zoom goes longer, because this will be put on YouTube at 1 o'clock, and then you can watch it after, whenever you want to watch it. So you get Spanish with Miss Jessica. And then later on in the day at 2, you get a physical activity. So that is in yellow. So you'll have your instructions in your box. And you guys are going to do a firefighters race. Okay, so growing up, my mom, well, not my mom sometimes, but my dad and my aunt, they were both firefighters. And so to practice, they would do these races. They were called musters. And they would do this race where they'd have to go and put on all their fire gear. And they would have to use a hose and put a hose together. So you guys are going to do something very similar to that. Now, in the box, you guys are going to get a water blaster. Okay, so you're going to need that. And you're going to get a letter X in there in your box as well that you're going to use as a starting point. But from your closet, you're going to need some boots or shoes, some pants, sweatpants to put on over your shorts that you have on or your pants that you have on. You're going to need a jacket and a hat. Okay, so you're going to pretend that's your fire gear. Because you can see down here, he's all dressed up in his fire gear. So you guys are going to go in and get your fire gear to put on. And then you're going to follow the directions on what to do. Okay, so it's like you're going back and forth. You start in one spot, you run down, and you put on the sweatpants over your clothes. And then you run back to the X and you do an exercise. And then when you're done with that, you're going to run back to your clothes and put on your shoes. All right, so you're going to start this activity with your socks. And you can do it inside, but you could do it outside because you're going to have that water blaster at the end. It's going to be filled with water, and you're going to blast the fire. You're going to put the fire out with your hose, okay? So that's going to be your physical activity. That's going to be in yellow, so you can do that physical activity. It's scheduled for 2, but you can do it whenever because it's just going to be in your box, all right? And then at 2:30, we're going to have Piedmont Music Therapy, Movement and Music and Movement. And that will, that's on YouTube. So that's going to be in blue. That's on our YouTube link. And then at 4 o'clock, you're going to have also on YouTube link, the virtual field trip with Miss Akia. Okay. So we have 2 Zooms. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 YouTubes that you can check out that day. And then 2 activities that will be in your box. All right. It's going to be a busy Thursday. So this was all for our younger campers. Now older, yours are going to look very similar. Okay, as far as the yellow activities go. So older group, listen up. This is your turn. You're going to do the check-in with me. Check-in today. And then your activity, your cooking activity, is at 11:30. But you can do it whenever. And that's the same thing that the younger campers. You guys are going to do the same thing. You're going to put on your aprons and become the chefs. Like I said, you can do that for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Whatever you choose, you're going to be the chefs. You're going to cook. So now, you guys at 12 o'clock, you're going to have drama with Mr. Will. 12 o'clock on Zoom. Okay, so hop right on there. Try to be right on time so he can get started. Because right after 12 o'clock, you guys are also going to be at 12:30 hopping on that Zoom with Dr. Presley, checking out all the animals. So 12 o'clock, you're going to have drama with Mr. Will. And he's going to say bye at 12:30. And then right after that, you're going to click on another link to go on with Dr. Presley to do the animal visit. Okay, so we have 2 back-to-back Zooms. Right here, 12 o'clock and then 12:30. And those Zoom links will be emailed to you guys. And then at 1 o'clock, you guys will have a Spanish lessons with Miss Jessica on YouTube. Okay, so remember, if the vet visit goes over, that's okay, because at 1 o'clock and after, Miss Jessica, you can check out that YouTube link whenever you want and do your Spanish lessons with her. Okay, and then at 2 o'clock, you guys are doing that same physical activity as the younger campers. You guys are going to be doing the firefighters race. So this is what it looks like. You have this, oops, and then directions. Okay, so you're going to check that out, get all your materials, and do your physical activity. That's scheduled for 2 o'clock. But like I said, it's in yellow. So if you need to do that sooner or later, that's fine. And then at 2:30, music movement with Piedmont Music Therapy, Music and Movement. That's a YouTube link in blue. So that'll be on YouTube, and you can check that out whenever you want. And then at 3:30, you all get another Zoom with Miss V. You guys are going to get on Zoom again at 3:30 with Miss V. She has some fun last week camp activities All right, so you guys have 3 Zooms today. So make sure you're checking that out on your schedule. Those are all in pink. Those are the live ones. And then after Miss V at 4 o'clock on YouTube. So you guys can check that out 4 o'clock or anytime after. You're going to hop on with Miss Akia and do a virtual field trip. All right, so older group, the main thing you got to remember is 12 o'clock you have a Zoom with Mr. Will for drama. 12:30 you have a Zoom with Dr. Presley with the vet to check out all his animals. And then at 3:30 you have another Zoom with Miss V. Okay, so 12, 12:30, 3:30 Zooms. Okay, so make sure you click on those links that got emailed to you. All right, that is our Thursday schedule. I hope you guys have had such a fun week and a fun time with Camp in a Box. I know that all us counselors have really enjoyed it and really enjoyed seeing you guys and seeing all the pictures that you post. And so yeah, I will maybe see some of you tomorrow at the showcase that Miss Ashley will tell you about, which will be at 3 o'clock at the place that you pick up the boxes. And you'll get an email for that from Miss Marissa for this week to see what that is about. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. If not, have a great rest of your summer and have a great school year. Bye, everyone.